Zane Nicholls works with DAF Queensland at the Maroochy Research Station on the Sunshine Coast. In this video, he explains the work he's doing with slow-release fertilisers.
The current project I'm under with the federal government, the Carbon Farming Initiative Action on the Ground program, started last October and probably got more into full swing about December.
Action on the Ground assists farmers and land managers to undertake on-farm trials of abatement technologies, practices and management strategies.
The purpose of that program is to, the two targets the Action on the Ground project want to address are the reducing nitrous oxide emissions and also soil carbon storage. So we'll be addressing those two actions through on-farm trials.
His trials are looking at the improved efficiency of fertilisers that release nutrients to the soil over a slower period, rather than in one big hit.
Through the reducing nitrous oxide emissions, we'll be trialling, comparing fertilisers against fertilisers. So we'll be trialling the slow release technologies just against the conventional practice. So we're doing that with the ginger industry, strawberries and pineapples. So they're all different crop types and all different crop lengths. So we obviously find the suitable slow release fertilisers that can provide the benefit for those crops. With the slow release fertiliser versus conventional fertiliser trials, we are working on between a 20 and 30% reduction in nitrogen inputs, and that's how we envisage it'll be a cost-effective method. In the past, slow release fertilisers have generally been pretty dear, so we will be applying them at a reduced rate, so therefore we can, because we know they work better, and the previous research I've done in myself with strawberries and pineapples, it shows they work better and they're more efficient, and their releases are longer. You don't get the peaks and troughs you get with the other fertilisers. So we envisage, the idea is we can use less. Ideally, with the slow release fertilisers, we will be aiming to have an overall reduction in nutrient or nitrogen applied, and we really should be able to see that because the efficiency of release is so much better. So instead of not saying there's a lot of waste out there, but there should be less waste, more efficiencies, therefore we should be able to use a little bit less, and therefore if it's using a bit less, there's going to be those other benefits linked to that, be it input costs, be it the time to take to put it out, the environmental benefits that may well flow on from that. I'm hoping for a 20 to 30% reduction in nitrogen inputs. Research has shown that we should be able to achieve that quite comfortably without having production yield decline. There's 10 farms involved in the trials. They go be 2 growing seasons, and the trials are covering about 22 hectares. The most northerly one is up in Gympie, just south of Gympie there. That's a ginger farm, and the most southerly one is down at Wamuran. The industries like the strawberry industry, pineapple industry and ginger industry. They've all endorsed these trials and they're collaborating partners in the project. So before we even put the application in, we sought their assistance and got them, they endorsed what we were doing, they could see the benefits of it. So they're our collaborators in these projects, which is important. I mean, as important as having your grower champion, you'd want the industry there to be giving you the backing as well.